Welcome to Mind, Body, and Soul Awakening, a show where we celebrate resilience and inspire transformation. Our guests share their stories of how they overcame a trauma and turned it into a triumph. I am your host, Stars Tita. Get excited and let's have some fun. Hey, happy Sunday to you and also you. Welcome to our chakra series. This is week 3. I cannot believe how fast time is going. It just seems like we just got into the new year and we're already here in week 3 of this, the end of February. And I'm super excited to bring my partner in crime with this. Pulling her up, we have Trey Urban, who is an energy goddess, an energy queen. Hopefully her stuff's going to get together there. I'll pull her out so she gets it together. We come to you once a week to go over different chakras. If you didn't know, there's 7 different chakras. I'm sorry. Yay, she's back. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? Can I hear you?
I could barely hear you, so I was like, is it me? But yes, I can.
Awesome. We can hear you also. So as you can see, we're in yellow because today it's all about the yellow. And if this is your first time with us, just put a 1 in the chat, 1 wherever you are, so that we can see that you are with us. We are super excited today to be going up to the third chakra. Week 1, we talked about the root chakra. And then last week it was the sacral chakra. And today it's the solar plexus. Now I'm not going to say newbie, but pretty much novice. I've dipped and dabbed in and out of the chakras. Now, Trey, this and next week, this is where I start getting a little like, as I told you during COVID, I actually did a series. I did it with another person. That person did meditation and I did yoga. And we talked about each chakra each week. And when I got to like the 3rd or 4th week, I was like, what's going on? And let me tell you, I am loving the feeling. If you could just give everyone a recap shortly, first about root and then sacral, and then we'll get into the solar. So if they're catching up, can you just give everyone a recap of those 2, please?
Oh, yes. So you guys, hi, Trey Urban here. So grateful for you guys to be sharing this amazing yellow Sunday with us. So our first chakra, you guys, that first one is the root one, right? It is the foundation of your security, your belief, all of that stuff, right? And that's all the way down, all the way to the lowest part of your abdomen, right? And then the next one, right in between the lowest part of your belly button, right in between.
Can you come closer? We can barely hear you. Can you come closer, Trey?
Yeah, let me see. And you know what? I think I might have to leave and come back because I think something happened with my feet. But I will be right back and we're going to talk.
All right, leave and go back. All righty, crew. She is leaving and she's coming back because, as I said, she is an energy goddess. We're talking about the chakras. Week 1, we talked about the root chakra, and that's to keep you grounded, to keep you focused. Last week was the sacral chakra. And also, each day, I show you a different yoga pose because when it comes to clearing out or balancing your chakras, there's various things that happens when this comes into play. And for example, you have different stones, and usually I'll wear different stones. I wear 7 bracelets every day to just help keep me grounded. And these chakras are energy forces throughout our body from the crown of our head all the way down, and it really helps. It looks like she's back. Let's see if we can hear her. Can we hear you now?
I can hear you so much better. Can you hear me better? Yay!
So all right, take 2. Root chakra, go.
So where do we live off? Did you cover the first and second? Did you get that?
I did, but again, as I mentioned, I'm a novice to this. I've been doing it, but this is your practice. This is your field. This is your zone of genius. That's why I pulled you in, because I like it. I love it. You know, I'm transforming my life, but I want you to give us your expert opinion. Go for it.
Yes. So, and it's really important if you're wanting to reset. I love using tones. So that root one, we want to use a C bowl. Right. And so look for a C bowl, C sounds, C tones.
Quick question. Now, can you use a piano keyboard or use your phone?
Any tone, whether it's a sound bowl, a vibration, a keynote. Yes. Or Google or YouTube, you know, things with in the note of C. Right. And so C is going to be for the root. Right. And that's our down in the very lower it's your survival instincts, right? How we survive. And then the next one, you guys, that next one, it's your sacral. And we want to look for D notes, that ooh, that deeper, and yo, it helps. I have a D bowl because this was one of my weakest spots. So this is where I really, in my journey, this is where I really started. That sacral was shot for me. That's your reproductive, that's your fear, that's so many things live right there. So now I'm so excited to get to the yellow because we're in the yellow now. And you guys,
Yeah.
that yellow, it's your solar plexus, which is right in your belly button. So now we're to the belly button.
So I'm loving this. Now, for my research, she's still there. She's still there because you guys know I'm going back and forth with my screens here. So as we're into, okay, she's there. Awesome. So as we're into the solar plexus chakra, and I like the name of it. As she said, it's the belly button. It's a personal power of self-confidence. Does anyone struggle with self-confidence times? Maybe you feel like you're too short, you're too tall, too fat, too tall, too short. Your hair is not right. Ever struggle with that? Well, this is going to help you out. In
Yep.
your different, you go ahead. You were going to say something?
And it was, and this is like if you're wishy-washy, like it, and if you can't make, firm decisions and be assertive, these are all in that same area, right? Because how you assert yourself, if, oh, I can't make decisions, these things, that's one of the key things that you find in this area if it's not spinning correctly.
I love it. And Trey, let me tell you, when I was doing, because each day I do the different chakras, I was making a circle in my belly when I did it the other day. I was like, okay, she said to get them moving, so I got them moving. So when it comes to the chakra right here,
but did you feel a difference just using your hand?
I did. But I think any type of movement does that as well. So yes, I did. Now,
Yeah.
whether you're seeking to boost your self-confidence, enhance your willpower, or simply reconnect with your inner power, this solar plexus, when you do a yoga flow, it kind of balances everything out right there. That's what I love. Some of the poses, I'm going to be doing them throughout the week. Plank pose, which keeps you nice and balanced. A boat pose. I love a good boat. That's good for the core. And you can definitely feel that. A plank, all those things right there. And breath work, when it comes to clearing out, it seems like anything in life, Trey. It seems like breath work is the answer for everything when it comes to that.
It is so true. And this is, so one of the other things you'll notice if this area sacral isn't right is you're short-tempered. So people who have short tempers or easily angry, this is the area too. And hence not breathing, right? Breathing changes how you perceive things, how you react and respond to things. So yes, keys to life, y'all.
I love it. And Trey, I just want to share something with you and anyone else who here is watching. If you didn't know, I'm on a social media hiatus. So if you're watching me on Facebook, it's only because it's StreamYard. All right. But this whole month I have been on YouTube. So if you want to see the activity, go to YouTube. But as you know, I think it's Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. I need to look up my calendar right here. Whenever the 26th is, the 26th of this month, which will be next Monday. Okay, so I have a week. Next Monday will mark 8 years that my sonny boy was murdered. And, I wrote my book. I don't know where it is, but I wrote that. And this is a lot of the things in this book, Trey, are what I use to get through, the 7 years.
Yeah.
8 years, when I think about it. But then I realized recently there's one thing that I haven't been giving 150% attention to. Yes, the yoga, yes, the meditation, yes, the journaling, yes, all that stuff. But I was kind of in and out, wishy-washy with my faith. And I say that because I had up and down relationships. Like I was mad at God one day, not mad. And these past few weeks, I've just been like, whoa, baby, what's going on? So it feels really good. What are your thoughts, comments with that, along with the chakras and all the other stuff we do to get healed?
Well, and I think what happens is it forces the things that were stuck, stagnant, to be revealed. Because once it starts spinning, then two things happen, I believe, is you're actively focusing on healing or on shifting, and you gain the awareness that something is different, so something needs to change. So then what happens is when these areas start getting addressed and you allow them to be recognized and pay attention to, then they're like, oh, I will tell you exactly what's wrong. and then it pinpoints the thing or the area, and then you knew immediately. You're like, okay, I see what I've been doing here with my faith. I mean, and we all go through it, right? We're having a human experience. So then what happens is it's like the energy rises to the top on a cellular level. Whatever's ready to be free, it's already there. It doesn't take much, like the pimple ready to be popped, and that's all it needs. And then it's hello. Oh, now I have an awareness, so I can do something about it. And then the confidence comes with the clarity. I think that's what happens.
Love it. Confidence and clarity. So another thing I wanted to share with you, Trey, this is where we have our meetings, guys. We are all so busy. We have times. So I'm starting an 8-week program based off of my book. Now, with this book, it's for people that have gone through a trauma or tragedy. And when I first was thinking of the idea of the program, Trey, I was thinking of just making it very broad. But I realized in life, we have to be very specific, niche it down, right? And I've noticed women that have issues losing weight or eating or stuff like that, it goes right to the foundation of those traumas, right? So in this 8-week program, it's actually called, check out this name. Are you ready, Trey?
I'm ready.
Okay, here it comes. I'm not getting a brain freeze. I'm not. Sculpted Opulence. That is the name of my 8-week.
Girl, that gave me the chills. I love it. That has vibration.
Yes. So how I came up with the name was, we all want to be, we don't want to be thin. We want to be sculpted. We want to be sexy. We want to be toned, right? And then opulence is just, whoa, the next level. So this is an 8-week program, but it's different and so much better than any program I've ever done. In the past, I focused on, okay, you got to eat right. Okay, you got to exercise. But there's so much more than that, Trey. Because I know for me, I eat right, I exercise 7 days a week, 8 days a week, 10 days a week, because some days I exercise 2 or 3 times a day. But sometimes we need a little bit more, a lot of bit more, all right? Maybe you're turning 50. Maybe you're having trouble sleeping. Maybe you have relationship issues. Maybe you have a loss of a parent you haven't gone over. It's all there. And those are the things that are going to keep you stuck from losing weight, from getting to reaching your fitness goals. Maybe it's the high cholesterol, the high diabetes, whatever those things are. So in this 8-week challenge, Trey, each week, and I'd love you to join the team, of cultivating it together. It's 8 weeks. Every single week, we are attacking something mentally, physically, like really getting to the root of why do you keep eating them damn cookies every night? Why do you keep having that?
Emotionally, because those are the 4 bodies, right? Because our spiritual body struggles too. Our emotional body is having some things going on, right? Definitely trapped traumas there. And then the mental body is just responding to all the rest. Oh my gosh, I love this. Tina, you are the genius. And this is the thing is anybody who has extra weight, it is protecting you. We all have it. For the same reason. What is it protecting you from? What does it think it's protecting you from? That emotional eating, right? Oh, yes, I'm in. I'm so excited. Thank you. I need it. It's a reset. It's a refoundation. And hello.
It's a reboot. Plans. It's a cleaning of everything because you don't even realize it. Like I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, who are you, Tina? What's going on? The other day I went for a massage because my entire from here all the way from here was hurting. And you know when it hurt, Trey? It only hurt when I was texting. When I was typing or when I was texting. I'm like, what?
That's maybe telling you a little bit about yourself, huh?
I had that little gun thing going. I had a heating pad. I took ibuprofen, nothing. I went for a massage. I'm like, my arm, but it only hurt if I was typing or texting. And he said, what happens is, he said it could be stress. I'm like, I'm not stressed. I always say, I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. But women, especially Black women, especially Tina, have strong minds. Our minds are so strong. We can just outpower everything. And he's like, you know what? Body holds the score. I say it all the time. My body's holding all these things that I don't even know. The inflammation. So that's why we need that reboot. Talk to me, mama. Talk to me.
Yeah, because the thing is we start moving so quickly, we dismiss that little subtle thing that goes, oh, you're thirsty. Oh, I'll get drink water later. Oh, and then you go, go, go. I gotta go this. Oh, I gotta take that phone call. I gotta do this. And then, oh, I was hungry, but then I didn't eat. I'll eat later, right? And then I'm gonna do go, 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 go. And then each time it's like those little impacts, it like hurts your little body, right? And then so heaven forbid, we get crazy text messages, or when you wake up, call me. I got to tell you about Ella things, and you know what I mean, and then stuff. So then these happen, and then they distract you, and then so you're like, oh my gosh, well, this wasn't part of my day, right? I didn't plan to have moments of impact, so I was unprepared for them, and so then I am unable to process anything because I'm resolving and I'm moving forward and I'm getting back into my flow, and I'm like, okay, I'll think about it later. But unless we're able to move in a way that we can process every little time you got your feelings hurt, every time something went, what? That broke. I didn't do that. Then what happens is you keep it on a cellular level. Your emotional body says, yo, guess what? I just did for you because I love you. I logged all of your senses, what you were smelling, seeing, perceiving, feeling, all of the five senses right now, so that you can remember that something happened, and you tuck it away and we leave it here. And then it gets you and it gets you and it wants to be fed. And what do we feed it? Food, French fries, cookies,
Alcohol.
pop. Right?
Alcohol.
Yes, because
So
all we know is we're experiencing an internal discomfort that's wanting attention, but we're going too fast to give it what it really needs.
yes, and it's wild because even though I've been off of social media all month, it feels like I'm working even more because I feel bad for not being on social media. So we have to do more.
Yes,
and
because it's
do
rhythm. We can't let ourselves just be. It is like one of the best growths you can have when you can allow yourself to slow down and just be. And if you don't do this on your own or find a way, I guarantee you, Creator God will help you like me, and he'll just paralyze you. Because guess what, y'all? I didn't get to run around no more when I was paralyzed. I didn't get to show up for other people anymore. I had to learn how to reset my life, because it all came from my inability to say no. It all came, I believe it broke my back, literally broke my back until I couldn't say yes.
You know what I love about life, Trey? First of all, you look beautiful. I'm loving your hair. I'm loving the outfit. Love
You
it.
straightened it. My little granddaughter, and it's freaking me out because you guys have really curly hair. And I'm like, man, it's so weird.
Leave it in front. It looks really good. So my energy level, I don't know why, it's a little low today. Not super, super low, but that's normal, right? And listening to you, I'm so excited about this 8-week program. We are going to have a workshop March 9th. It's a free workshop to kind of like a prep for the program. March 20, let me look at my calendar. The program actually starts March 25th. That is day one of this 8-week program. And we're doing a free workshop. It's going to be 9:30 a.m. Saturday, March 9th is a free workshop. You can sign up for it by going to my website there. And in this workshop, I'm going to be talking about, it's not what you eat, it's when you eat. Because unfortunately, things change it's huge, right? Things change over time. I remember when I first started in the fitness industry, they said you want to eat 5 times a day, you want to eat every 2 to 3 hours. That is so wrong, especially if you get over. But we're going to give you more details on that. I also want to say, if Trey wants, I would love her to be a part of this 8-week program. And you get the opportunity, if you want, to do one-on-ones with her outside of the program. I had the opportunity to have a one-on-one session with her when I was at the height of my peak of disaster, craziness, whatever you call it. You don't want to wait till then. It's like, I went to my massage and I was like, you're not supposed to wait until you're totally broke. That's when I went to it. It was the day of my summit. I had an in-person summit and I was freaking. I couldn't stop crying. I was crying for like an hour and a half. I'm like, what is wrong with me? And she could feel it. She could hear it through the phone. I wasn't even talking. But my point is, 8-week program. It's a mind, body, and soul sculpted opulence program. It's for that woman who is stuck and they don't know what to do. They can't lose the weight. They'll lose 5 pounds, gain 7. Lose 10 pounds. You know, it's just like a seesaw right there. You don't understand why. Maybe you have high blood pressure. Maybe your cholesterol is going up. Maybe you get tired going upstairs. Maybe you're stressed. This 8-week program is going to be the answer to all your questions, all the you've ever gone through.
I will give you that real answers because I can drill it down to the specific ailment you have and tell you exactly why you have lupus, diabetes, breast cancer, thyroid problems. And when you have the answer as to why, you can do something about it. Trust, I would love to have you, Tina. I'm thrilled. I am so grateful and honored. Oh my gosh, I am grateful.
Love it. Renee, just leave the site where they can sign up. I don't think they can sign up at I Am Stars Tina, so don't put that one up there. Just put where they can sign up. So guys, this is what's so great about my God, how amazing he is. Like I met Trey virtually, visually, whatever, a year and a half ago. And it's just a feeling, right? We have our yellow on for our solar plexus chakra. Each day I'm going to be doing the different poses. We're putting together this chakra series. Let's talk about your event coming up. I'm so excited about it. The mind, body, soul activation class I'll be doing for you, all that stuff. Go for it, Trey.
OMG, you guys, this amazing queen is going to act. Okay, so first, let me tell you, if you want to go, go to the letters EEE 2024.live. And if you are part of this amazing Tina's group, I want you to go to EEETina.live because this queen has her own crew that we are logging and documenting. But go out to this and you are going to see a 3-day event where we are going to be networking Friday and having an authors panel and so much more because you guys, what we go through helps other people. And that's why Tina wrote No More Traumatides. She knew it would help somebody, right? And this is, so we got to have authors, we have publishers there, and we need to network with these amazing people who are going to help us get to be these things. Oh my gosh. Now I'm like, oh, now I want to add you to all the things. Okay, we want to add, we want to, because that's the whole point is networking with other authors to get your word out and networking with business people, right? And so then the next day, you guys, I attract trainers. I'm a trainer. I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm a healer. I'm all the things, just like this amazing queen next to me. And what do we attract? More people like us. So we are going to have 2 powerhouse keynote speakers. We're having Stormy Wellington, the highest paid network marketer in holistic and alternative health, which is most of our genres, you guys. So top paid, yes, and Tenji Collins, oh my gosh, he is a king in so many ways. But this amazing queen is going to start us off that Saturday because I told her, sis, I'm going to need activation because it's going to be a long day. And then we're turning it up at an elevated party in the night. So she, on Saturday morning, she has different styles and different flavors for different reasons and seasons, right? So the reason I'm like, we got to go hard Saturday. But Sunday, we want to detox, right? From all of the learning, all of the kicking it up, all of the networking. And that takes a lot of energy, you guys. It takes so much energy to learn, so much energy to learn and to integrate and solidify. So the next morning she's going to help us with zenning so that just, anchors. And then we could go to this amazing awards brunch ceremony where we are honoring this amazing queen, you guys. She is our global impact excellence award winner, you guys, because her book is helping people globally. Her ability to help, and then you guys, she helps people in all ages. Some people, like she said, she might be pointing at niches, but no, she helps children. She goes to high schools. She helps adults. She helps mid-age men and women. The people she helps are people with her book. So I am so excited to have this amazing queen receive her flowers amongst some other amazing people. But really, you guys, it's about synergizing and growing together. And this is how we build and getting in front of other people's audiences. This is how the spider web of life happens. So come and join us, you guys. And so I'm thinking even about this yellow stuff because you guys, if you want to help enhance your little solar plexus area, it is a third eye exercise. How many of you guys ever like played around with your intuitiveness with somebody else and been like, hey, let me see. I'm gonna just tap in and I'm gonna see if I see what I wonder if Tina's like in her house or she's walking or something. And it's amazing. But there's different ways for you to open up that third eye. And this is what helps you
Right.
elevate.
Explain to the people what third eye is. Someone's watching, like, what is she talking about? What is a third eye? Help them out.
So your third eye is your spiritual, I call it your spiritual connection to creator source. That is the place where you get the feelings and the energies and the pictures and the images and all the things that we don't know why we said what we said, how we said it. Oh, I don't even remember what I said. That those are the things that come from somewhere else, right? It's from somewhere, but we all have the ability to expand this opening, this energy flow, because for me this is how we can tap into the energy of creator source, right? Because he can't send you a text message, but he can send you feelings, right? And thoughts and pictures. And when you can distinguish the difference between what spirit is giving you and your own thoughts, oh my gosh, offense all the way. And this is what helps you trust yourself and trust those nudges that say turn left, and you're like, no, but I go this way home every day. Turn left. And you right. So these are the things that spirit's doing its best to guide you. And so when we trust it and tap into it and practice it more, and I used to play with my daughter because I knew my daughter was like me. I knew she could see ghosts. I could see energy since I was born. I didn't know other people couldn't, right? So I didn't think it was a thing. And I knew she had the gift. And so her and I loved to move. I would move every 6 months because I love to move. And that was before you had to have your leases and all this, right? And we would go house hunting and we would intuitively shop. And I'd be, baby, what you feeling here? And her little 2-year-old self or 3-year-old self would be like, mommy, I see the little eyes over there. And there, and energy, she could read the energy. And so I was like, okay, that's not our house. But if you have someone who you could play with, or like me and my sister, she's a Christian. And so some of this isn't, you know, we tread lightly in some areas, I'll say, but she knows I'm her sister. And she also knows that she validates that I am not crazy because she has her own intuitive gifts. She could see auras after we started playing around with, oh, I wonder if you could tell what I'm thinking, or if you feel me when I'm going, hey, I'm getting ready to call you, or whatever those things are, right? So if you could find someone who you could play with energetically and be like, oh, let's send each other a thought at 3 o'clock today and see if you get what I'm saying, or you get, and or maybe tap into what I'm wearing, because colors are huge for some people. It has a vibration. And you could almost be like, okay, I'm sensitive, Tina. And it was so interesting because earlier I was like, I don't think she's wearing yellow. And I was picking up, you were wearing like a blue or something. And I was like, but I'm sure she's going to want me to put on yellow. So then, and then when I saw you, I was like, validation, because I just was feeling into my sister.
That's
It's
scary for you.
amazing.
What does that feel like? What does that feel like? Because I was wearing blue. If you guys know, I came on screen and I saw her, and I was like, oh, I forgot we're wearing yellow. So how does that feel for you when something like that happens?
Well, so what I do is I purposefully tap into your energy because I know how you make me feel. Right. So our phone calls or whatever. Right. And then I'll be, oh yeah, I'm going to see my girl. And so I usually always close my eyes and I just feel for you. And I could actually pick up the energy, and the energy will either feel expansive or more trapped. And that's if it's expansive. I'm not, oh, she's out walking around. I can almost feel the openness. Right. And then, then I just have trained myself to drill down into the situation, and then I could usually tell almost everybody where they're at, if they're in the kitchen or in the living room area, because they all feel different. They all have unique energies. And I just play around with it, but colors have a calm. So like this yellow, it wasn't bright and it wasn't And I was like, oh, this, and so I was tapping into the color. I was like, oh, she's wearing a calm. And it made me feel calm and like a cool, almost like water. It calmed my energy. And that's, I feel it because colors have senses. This does not feel calm. You
This is like, wake up, let's, and you know,
bam.
think about it. Think about it, Trey. When I first came on, you know, I had this and I was a little tone, you know, I was like, little low, like, okay, color's coming, energy's coming, let's rock, let's roll. So, people, tip for today. If you want to boost your energy, wear some bright colors. Yes, we know black is very slimming, but have a pop of color in there.
And you know,
So,
you ladies, all of us people who wear black, I'll tell you why you wear black. We wear black not just for sizing or anything. If your closet's filled with black, it is because you're an empath. I'm just telling you, empaths all wear black because what happens is black is a receiving color. And the more black we wear, the more we receive energy because we want to be safe. There's a reason why we are who we are and what's happened to us. And so for us to feel safe, we want to be able to know things before they're happening. And it's a color thing. And black will also absorb. So if you're going places, wear white. If you don't want to be drowning in energy, wear bright light colors because there's a reason and if you start paying attention to why you're grabbing black, you're going to feel yourself feeling maybe a little insecure that day, maybe feeling a little sad, maybe feeling whatever. But there's a reason why you're wearing black and we're going too fast to pay attention usually. And when most of your closet is filled with that, you don't think twice about it.
wow, I love that. It's funny how you remember certain things as a child. And I remember as a child, I asked my mother, what's your favorite color? And she said black. And I was like, ew, that's ugly. So it's just crazy how you remember certain things. If you are just tuning in, I am Stars Tina. That is Trey Urban. Together, we are bringing you a chakra series. We are on week 3, all about the sacral chakra. Make sure you tune into my YouTube every single day this week as I tap into a different yoga pose that will help you keep you unbalanced. On the bottom there, you see, okay, Renee put wear colors, but Renee's going to put it back, E something something, so that you can make your way to, it's in Maryland, correct, for your event?
Yes, it is an in-person event in Maryland. And Stars Tina's link is eeetina.live. So yes, go to
Yay!
because it's
You know what
experience elevated entrepreneurs, but that is way too long to type in. So we got the advice or the suggestion from our amazing tribe. Cut that down, eee.live. So come on, you guys, eeetina.live.
I love it.
Give
And
this
lastly,
something.
yes, I love it. The Sculpted Opulence 8-week program. This program is focused for anyone who's looking to lose weight, to get fit, to get fabulous, to get sexy, to get set. We have a free workshop coming on March 9th. Just go to the website right there, elitestarsfitness.com, so you can sign up for this free workshop where we give you more information on the importance of when you eat, not what you eat. And we're tapping into that program March 29th. Trey, love you, girlfriend. We will be back next weekend. And a bottle of hair, guys. Bye.
Yes.